Hello, Hornet readers. Mrs. Harrison here to talk to you about another book that I've read. This one is called Blood, Water, Paint by Joy McCullough. And this one is based on the true story of a woman who was born in Rome in the 1500s, lived in the 1600s. Artemisia, let me see if I can pronounce her name, Gentileschi. Her father was a painter, and when her mother died, she was sort of given two choices. She could either work for her father and grind the pigment that he needed for his painting, or she could go to a nunnery, and she chose to work with her father. And what we find out is that she actually was a very talented painter herself. In fact, she was probably more talented than her father, so she would touch up his paintings and change them and help him out to be successful. In the process of her story, she is raped, and she does a very extraordinary thing at this time, which is she reports that rape and she takes it to trial, which is amazing. So this novel is written in verse. It's beautifully written. Her story is amazing. It's very lyrical poetry, lots of colors and imagery that go along with her paintings. And we also get to see someone who, during a time when women had basically no rights, stood up for herself and demanded justice. So during this era of the Me Too movement, it's something that we can harken back at and see her as a true example and heroine, I guess, for standing up for herself and knowing what is right and wrong. It's a really great story. Artists, of course, will love it because there's a lot of details about the painting, but it's also just overall a really good story about a person finding their voice and their strength to be able to tell their story and to be able to move on and express themselves through their art. So, yep, you should read it, Blood, Water, Paint.